Hello, everyone. We are going to be starting now. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Intern Spotlight. This event has been organized by the hosting club at CliMed. I'm your host, Aisha Nasir, and through Intern Spotlight, we not only celebrate the achievement of our interns, but we also learn from them. Today, we are pleased to introduce you to our guest, intern Anchal Chhabra. Anchal has a community of over 13,000 followers on LinkedIn and has previously been a top project management voice. Anchal is a pharmacist who pursued a bachelor's in pharmacy and graduated in 2024. She's a content creator, having an experience of more than 2 years in ghostwriting and academic content writing. She's also a personal brand strategist, educational leader, and social media marketer. On this episode of Intern Spotlight, we'll be talking about topics and skills which traditionally pharmacists don't usually look into. We will be talking about the significance of personal branding, the impact of social media, project management, leadership, and how all of these skills can help you excel in your professional journey. Now, without further ado, let's get inspired by Anchal's experiences. Welcome, Anchal.
Thank you so much, Aisha, and all the hosting club of the editorial team for organizing this such an amazing series and giving me this opportunity to share my journey with all the interns over here. Thank you so much for introducing me.
Thank you for joining us. I want to start off by saying that we've all seen your posts on LinkedIn and they are very engaging and they quite literally hook us in. So we've
I'm
already
glad.
heard from you. We have already seen from you. So now we get to hear from you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. So as you know, myself, Anchal Chhabra, and I am basically from Punjab, district Moga, and I just pursued my graduation B Pharmacy from Punjab itself, and I just recently did it in the recent months. Okay. So that's all about me. And what else?
So we all know that you're a pharmacist. You're also a content creator. I think that's what
Yes.
stands out the most.
Yes.
So can you tell us how you got into it? How you got into content creation?
Oh, sure. I will. Firstly, I will start from the first. All right. So in the starting, it was like I am from the medical field. I pursued medical in my schooling, and when I have to choose my career further in my life, there was a bit argument happened with me and my between my family. They were just like, you must take a drop and prepare for a NEET and go for the MBBS or a BMS degree, right? But I just humbly denied that opportunity. I just said them, I will not go into the doctoral line ever in my life because I didn't like it personally because it's too hectic. Yeah, that's why. All right. And after that, at that time there was a limited option. We know, there was nobody. There was like to guide us, to tell us like you can pursue this, you can pursue that, right? So there was a limited option. So they're coming up with the you can go for a BSc then, the teaching part. I also denied that because I don't like teaching. I can teach good. I am a good teacher. I can teach good, but I don't like teaching. So I just humbly denied that. And also the one part is I don't like the theoretical part. I like the practical things to do in my life. I like that things, the technical parts, the practical things that I can do. I can see the things that are happening, not the theoretical part, like you're just reading, and after that you're going to teach others what you have read. That's all. So I just denied that also. And the last thing is remaining the pharmacy. So I just told my parents that I want to pursue pharmacy. So they denied. So they don't want me to pursue pharmacy because in Punjab, they only know that the scope of the pharmacy is you can go into the marketing or you can open a medical shop. And there's no scope for especially girls in the Punjab. But I resist because from the starting days, I was like, I will do whatever I want to do. And I know what is good for me. Okay, so I just fought for myself. I just resist. I will do this because I love to do the practical work. I enjoyed the process. So we'll see what the results will be. Okay, so I just pursued them. I then I got get into this field. So, as a content creator, you ask like how I become a content creator. It's a vast journey, I can say, and interesting as well. So what it happens is, most of us are from a middle family, right? So every student thinks like, yeah, I must earn something, I must have a side hustle to manage my things on my own, I shouldn't ask everything for my parents, right? So I was also from one of them, like, yeah, just go and start hustling something, start earning something from myself, and my parents can get proud of me too. So I just start exploring the things like, what should I do to earn money? So I do many things, but nothing works. So one day I was traveling to the college by bus, and one of my senior asked me, like, if you want to if you are you interested in the part-time work I can give you? I was like, yes, I want to, please tell me what can I do into this. So she told me everything. She explained me what should I do. She gives me the projects, like 1 to 2 projects in a month, and I do that, and I just earned and started earning from that things, and I just managed the things on my own. So after that, what is the thing that was in the second day of my graduation, I guess. And in the starting phase of the fourth year, I get to know about the LinkedIn. There was a profile of mine on the LinkedIn, but I never used it. And one day, one of our professor in class told us to just start journey on the LinkedIn. Start posting your achievements, your certificates weekly. He said this only, like, you just have to build a profile. You can get a good job. He just told this. So I just took his advice seriously, and I just opened the LinkedIn that day, because I'm not on any other social media, no Instagram, no Snapchat, no Twitter, no Facebook, nowhere. I'm just on the LinkedIn and on the WhatsApp. So I have nothing to do, so I just open the LinkedIn and started scrolling it and seeing like how it works. It introduces me a lot. So I opened the LinkedIn every day, I scrolled it, I get to know how the LinkedIn works. You never have to ask anybody that how the LinkedIn works. When you go daily over there, start scrolling, then you get to know how LinkedIn works. Got it? So I got to know about that. I just made my profile as my professor said. Just put my profile picture. Just add my headline that I'm a pharmacist, and I was a freelance academic content writer. So I put it over there, right? That I'm a academic content writer. So as the LinkedIn algorithm, it gonna shows me the content creators profile, like what they are doing and everything. I was like, seriously, we can do this on the LinkedIn as well. We can post our pictures. We can, write the content over there. So I get to know from that. So when I saw like they are doing this thing on that, so I was like, I'll also do that. I will also do the same thing as they are doing. So I just copied the idea, because I just loved that things what they are doing, and they're getting engagements and like they're getting followers. That amazes me much. So for that, what I did is I just participated in one of our college event known as the Freshers Party. I just participated to get something to post on LinkedIn. That was my motto, to participate in that Freshers Party, so that I can get something, get some good pictures, get some good content to post on the LinkedIn. So I just clicked a lot of pictures and picked out a good one. So and I also write the content as I saw the others content, like what they're writing when they're going to attend any event. They just get something from the event. They're writing, yeah, this is the key takeaways from that event, right? So I just write the same way and posted it down. So this is how my journey started as a content writer. So after this, what happened, like one of the freelance content creator that connected with me and DM me, yeah, your post is so good. And on my first post he commented that your post is so good, you're going to post daily. I was like, no, I'm going to post weekly, as with the mindset of the sir, like he said to post weekly, it's bad to post daily, right? So I just told him like, I'm going to post weekly, not daily, because I don't have this much time to write and to engage and to post, right? So he said, no, you should have to write daily. I will give you the content ideas, you just write and post it there, right? So it will be beneficial to you. So with his advice, I just pursued that, and now I'm here.
That was quite a journey. So you rebelled
Yeah.
into pharmacy, and then your discovery into building your own brand. So
Yes.
it's quite uncommon to see, like, pharmacy student or someone from pharmacy. having a personal brand. So it makes us wonder, like, does it have an impact on like your career, or does your career have an impact on the personal branding?
A lot, a lot. You know what, Aisha? When I
Yeah.
started journey on LinkedIn now, it was like merely one or two creators from the pharmacy field were creating the content. And nobody from the pharmacy field engaging with my post. And I was feeling alone, yeah, why I am doing this. But I was enjoying the process. I don't know what will the outcome is, and now I can taught many pharmacy professionals to go for this, right? I don't know about that. I just enjoyed the process and do the things. Firstly, my colleagues, my friends, my professors laughed at me, mocked at me. Like, why are you doing this? This is not for a pharmacy field. This is not for us. We are a professionals. We are not like this. Why you're making LinkedIn and Instagram? Why you're posting your pictures and everything like this, right? But I just ignored them. I just do the things what I liked. So I just love the process and continued the things. And after some time, when I told the opportunities I get now, my friends got shocked. Like, seriously, you're getting this things on the LinkedIn? I was like, yes. So they stopped mocking and laughing at me after that only. So what the opportunities you were asking about is, I worked as a content creator for CliMed Academy itself. And it was like my first ever opportunity from the LinkedIn. Ajit sir was watching my post or the content and asked for an interview to just be a content creator of the CliMed Academy. So it was so overwhelmed. I was so overwhelmed. Like, seriously, I get this opportunity. This was ever first opportunity in my first week of posting. In my first week of posting, I get this opportunity, and I just worked for them. And it works like, I feel like, yeah, now I'm doing something in this. So after that, the things were coming to me. The opportunities started knocking my doors. CliMed done the academically is also there. Na, the Education Institute, the CEO of that, the Dr. Akram Ahmed, I guess might you guys know him, and he mentioned me in his post that he wanted me to hire as a content creator for his academically, but he wanted me as a full-time content creator, so I humbly denied because I have to pursue my higher education. So I denied that. And also recently I get the opportunity from Suticos, that is from the Chandigarh. They also wanted me to hire as a content creator, right? So this was the opportunities from the content creator itself, right? So when we talked about in the pharmacy field, very too much professionals were like, "Ki, yeah, just they were offering me jobs without any interviews, without asking for CV. They were like offering the jobs. My profile, speaks up it by itself. Like, they're offering me jobs in various industries. Someone asked, "Chalo, let's collaborate and make an industry." I was like, seriously, this is not my thing. I can't do this. I'm sorry. And I was also humbly denied that opportunities because I told them I'm just doing my graduation. I'm not eligible for this job. So they were like, we are waiting for your graduation to be done. When you are done, just told us. And when I updated this now that I have done my graduation, a lot of people popped into my DMs that if you want to grab this job, if you want to be in this job. And also, we can say 2 to 3 leads per week I get the opportunities. I get as this. So there are a lot of opportunities when you start building your brand. Like, one thing I wanted to say is, if you want opportunities to chase you, just start building a brand. This what a personal brand impacts on my life, that I don't have to pick my CV up in my hands and go to their doors, kindly check my CV and I'm doing this, I'm proficient in this skill, and I am best suited for this job. You don't have to speak. The opportunities will come to you. Kindly join our company. So this is the thing that impacts your life as a personal brand you must have in your life.
That was very interesting. Also, the whole judgmental people part. I feel like we all have experienced it at some point, but to be able to go past it and build a whole brand is a huge deal. Also, the point that you said that your LinkedIn profile gives you credibility.
Yeah.
And So my next question is leading into that, that how do you think, like, for as us as pharmacists, how can we use our LinkedIn profile to build our own personal brand and give ourselves credibility in pharma?
So you want to ask like how can you build your profile as a professional in the
Yeah.
pharmacy field, right?
Also, like, how is it useful for us? Like, in because usually it's like a misconception. People think
Okay.
कि pharmacy में तो जरूरत नहीं है. Like, we just need to take our CVs, do the interviews, we'll get in. Like, we don't really need a following.
Yeah,
So,
everyone says
anything
that
about
it's
that?
not for us. Everyone says that's
Yeah.
not for us, but it's for everyone. It's for everyone. It's for students as well. It's for everyone. Like, see, first of all, let me tell you what the personal brand is and what its importance. Then nobody can't resist their self to build their brand. Whether it's a pharmacy professional, whether it's from BA, CA, MA, whatever they are doing, right? What a personal brand is, like who you are, what you are doing right now, what you are experiencing in your life, right? And you have your unique story now. You have your unique story from others. That is your personal brand. You can just share these stories and you can build your personal brand. And when I'm going to talk about this importance, like say when you're in a small town, right, there are, you can see there are a 10 plus brands of the pen you can buy. There are 10 plus toothpaste of the brands you can buy. There are a few kind of flowers you can see there, right? But when you go to the large town, the big towns, you will see there are 100 plus brands of pen. There are 100 plus brands of toothpaste. Where there are 100 plus brands of anything you get there, right? Then at that point of time, how can you differentiate yourself? How can you stand out yourself from others? Here what personal brand works. Here is the importance of your personal brand. If you build it now, then people can recognize you. Like see, if we go to the big town, you just going to buy a toothpaste, what first thing comes to your mind? Like Colgate. If you're going to buy a soap, what first thing comes to your mind? Number one, let's buy it, right? Without thinking anything else. So this is where a personal brand works. You have to build it, right? And another thing is, like you are a student and you're thinking there is no any importance of personal brand in my life. But see, these are the students who are going to build a business in the future, right? And when you're going to build a business, you must have your product or your services with you. Who gonna buy your services? When people trust you, then they are gonna buy services, then they're gonna buy products from you for sure. But when people don't know you now, they can't trust your product. But firstly, when you have your community with me now I have 13K community with me, as you said. Now I'm gonna launching anything. I'm gonna launching my workshop with 99 rupees. Just register that. People will buy that for sure. But if you're like this, you're going barehanded, you have no community with you, and you just launched your thing, how they can buy that if they don't know you, that you are authentic, that you have sound knowledge about it? You just tell the people that I have knowledge about it, so that people can buy it from you. So it is the importance of the personal brand in your life. You just enjoy the process, you will see the results. Like what I did is I just enjoyed the process. Like see where I am today, I'm speaking in front of you guys. It's a huge opportunity for me, not for anyone else can be, but it's huge opportunity for me. And you can't ever know a single thing can lead to a very big thing for you. First what was the thing was, in my school days I started joining the webinars, I started joining the workshops, but my friends doesn't. They were like, what's the benefits of this? You are just collecting the certificates and all. But I was like, I enjoyed the process, I wanted to do that. And from that I come to know about CliMed. Before that I didn't know. I come to know about CliMed, I come to know about Dr. Ajit sir. Then I connected with him on LinkedIn, then he saw my post and hired me as a content creator. See the process. I attended the webinar, but there was no use. People knew what was the use. But I got to know about CliMed. I got to know about Dr. Ajit. I connected. He approached. I worked as a content writer. Here my journey starts. The small thing comes to a large thing, right? So there, what a personal brand hold importance. And now, what you are asking about, how you can build your profile as a professional, right? This is, I can say, common for all. What you have to do is firstly build your profile very well. I know most of you, many of you don't have a good profile. When I see now, many of them are liked my post, as you previously said. They just followed me and reading my content. I also saw their profile, like what they are doing. So I just went saw now, they just have done a good profile picture. We can't identify like who is he or she. Like he doesn't writing a good headline, he doesn't have a good banner, not a about section like why we connect with you, what is your purpose, what are you doing, not your experience section, nothing is there. So this is where you are lacking first. You have to build a profile very well. We all know that you have a lot of achievements with you. So then why you are hesitating to put it out? Just go and build your profile, in which what you have to do is you have to apply the profile picture that is revealing your face only, that the people can identify you, right? And after that, the thing is headline. In the headline you must assure that you're writing the thing you are good at, that you're a pharmacist, what I have wrote, then I am a content creator, then I am a social media manager, then I'm a personal branding strategist. Then you have a good skills now, write it down over there. Like many of there are writers, blog writers, many of there are interns. So just mention it, like make it attractive, guys. Got it? After that, what you have to do, a banner. You have to, you don't have to put a picture crop and just put it like a banner. You have to go to the Canva, you have to make a banner for yourself. That must be like showing your services, that showing your skills. It can be like that. It must be your for your own choice, like write it something over there, do that part on your own. All right, after that what you have to do is about section. In about section you have to be precise, not write long paragraphs in LinkedIn, please. Don't write long paragraphs in about section, don't write long paragraphs in your post as well. Nobody can gonna read it at all. Okay, so just be precise. Hi, I'm this and I am good at this, I did this in my life, and here is the reason why you can connect with me. Got my point? After that there is a education section, I guess. Then you have to mention all of your education, 10th plus 2, your diploma, your degree, your masters, these kind of things should be there. And it should not be like, yeah, I did from this school and this type of graduation. You can add the skills you get from that, all of that get from that course. Just make it more explain, more detailed. Yes. And after that there should be an experience section, what you have done till now, what you have any experience, like you are interns, you can put there you are interns and what you are doing in this internship, what skills you are gaining, you can add this too. You can add a pictures of that internship, like it shows authenticity, like yes, that you are really doing this, you have really experienced in this. Got my point? And put all the experience you have. After that what you have to add is skill section. There you can write 50 plus skills, what you have with you now, just write it there. 50 plus skills you can write over the LinkedIn. It gonna, your profile gonna be your CV. You don't have to make a CV. It's your CV. You can write everything what you are writing in your CV. In skills, after that there is a courses, like you did any course online from CliMed, for from any other educational institute, online courses you are doing, you can put it over there. Any certificates, any achievements, any projects you have done till now. And after that uh, your honors and awards, what you get in your schooling, in your degree, or in your personal life, or your volunteer section is also there. If you volunteer any kind of event, you can put it also over there. After that there is a I guess yeah, this much sections I am just remembering right now. You can put these things over there. So just make a profile. This is the first step for everyone. If you want to get something from the LinkedIn, if you guys are not getting opportunities, like you're just going and making a profile and you're just expecting someone comes to you and give you the opportunity, no, not at all. You just have to do something, then you can expect something from others, right? You have to build a profile. And after that, what you have to do is, if you want to be a content writer on the LinkedIn, right? What you have to do is follow the content creators of your niche. Like, see, if you want to write content in the pharmacy field only, like you are specifying yourself, like I can write on the only in the pharmacy field. Then you have to follow the pharmacy content creators over there. I can suggest you one guy. There is a Saniket Shirodkar. He is writing a pharmacy content and he's having more than 20K community with him. Got it? So with the pharmacy content, you can also build your community. Got it? So you can just search the content creators from the pharmacy field, connect with them, follow them, and consume the content. First, what you have to do is consumption. Consume the things, like what they are doing, how they are doing. Seriously. And what I can give you example, like he picks up the series, like the mechanism of action of drug. He wrote it for 100 posts, one drug per post. After that, he picks up a scientist. He wrote about scientist. He just wrote for 100 posts, one scientist per post. You can pick up like this. You can, and when you can do this, when you just consume the content and know what they are doing on LinkedIn and what the media they're attaching with it. You just have to follow, you just have to see, you just have to read, you just have to consume. After that, what else you need to do is, you need to do engagement with them. You have to engage. You just can't expect like you are just posting a content and you're just waiting for the likes and waiting for the comment. No, nobody can do this on LinkedIn. You just have to like their post, comment on their post, then they will see your profile and comes to your post. Got my thing? First thing what you have to do is profile making. Second thing what you have to do is follow the content creator in your niche, then consume, then make a post. And for making a post, what I want to suggest you guys is pick a pen and a copy. Just avoid writing on directly on laptop or on your mobile phones. Just pick your copy and your pens, write down over there. And when you want to craft that content, then pick your laptop or your mobile phones. Got my point? Then you just start posting and engaging with others daily. And if you want to make write a content in other niche as well, like your life experiences, your what inspires you, what motivates you, and what you're experiencing daily, and in personal branding, right? So you can follow that creator too. And if you guys want, like you don't know like which creators are there, how to search them, because LinkedIn is not giving the creators in my feed, right? So if you guys want, I can share with you the list of over 50 plus creators of I had made in the Excel. So I can share it with you guys. You just search and connect with them and start following them. Got it? So this is what you have to do to build your brand as a pharmacy professional. That's all.
So you not only convinced everyone to build a profile, you also gave everyone a step by step on how they can build their profile. And
Yes.
you also gave us ideas for posts. So thank you for that. And you also mentioned that first make a profile, follow someone, consume, and write. So we are almost there. We are 3 steps there. We just, the last step
I just want
remaining.
to interrupt here. I'm sorry, Aisha.
No, no,
I
it's
just
okay.
want to appreciate Tata Usha. If she is here, kindly please mark your presence. If you are here, Usha, are you here? I guess no. It's all
No,
right.
she's here, but she didn't raise her hand.
Is she here or not?
She is
Okay.
attending, but I don't know
Okay,
where.
got it. You know what? I can't unmute. Okay, no worries. You know what, guys? What she did is she recently approached me. Like she asked, Until, what should I do in this? Yaar? I want to write a content. I want to build my brand as you are doing. So I just guide her to come up with the idea. She come up. Then I told her to write a post. She write it down. I just again guide her. No, write it like in that way. She write it. Then I refined it, I modified it, and we posted, we collaborated. Now she is going again to write another content and post it. So that's why I want to appreciate her that she approached me. And from this thing, I wanted to tell you guys, you just need to approach the senior, not kind of your age or something, but the expert of that field. You need to approach them like, how can I do this? Then you can get to know, then you can get to know like what I can do also. He or she can guide you very well. You know, in LinkedIn, people are very friendly, people are very cooperative. They can tell you everything, like how you can start, how you can build. You can book their top mid calls to know. They are providing a free calls for you. Just go and have a call with them and get to know that how you can do this. They can help you. Even I can help you. If anyone wants to approach me, just drop me a message on the LinkedIn or on the WhatsApp. I'm available for you guys.
Um, you also mentioned about the Excel sheet. Please do share it. And
Yeah,
this
I
is a
will.
message to the interns that since it's an interactive session, you guys can type anything you want in the chat box and she'll answer.
Reshma, you just can search Anchal Chhabra on LinkedIn. You will see my profile.
And this is also why a personal brand is important. So you can say that. Um,
So true.
moving on to our third, like main topic of this
Yeah.
session is social media, the impact of social media. So this is just an example, but I'm assuming that having a personal brand
Your
being able
voice is cutting or
so
my
like
network is
you'll people will
fluctuating.
be able to find you and you'll be able to find people. So what strategy have you found effective in using like in which will help you network and grow? I'm sorry, my yeah. So I'll just rephrase that question. What strategy voice lagging? How about now? Is it better now?
Hi, Aisha. I'm so sorry. I think my network was fluctuating. Yes. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it
Oh,
good
okay.
now?
So I'm audible, right?
Yes, 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 yes,
Hello?
yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's good. Can you guys hear me? I'm audible too, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. So the next question is, what strategies have you found most effective in using social media for professional growth and networking?
Okay, for professional growth, I already told you guys how you can use the social media. You just have to be consistent. You have to post daily. That's all. That's how you can get. And the networking. Am I audible now? My network is, yeah. Okay, thanks, Divansh. So, how you can network? So, firstly, let me tell you what networking is. Networking is like you guys are just approaching someone and have a call with
It's
someone.
breaking. It's fine now.
Uh, it's fine now.
Yeah, it's fine now. It's fine now.
Okay. So networking is like you
Yeah.
are just approaching them and just having a call with them and discussing anything about their field, about your field. You know, from this you can get a lot of opportunities from networking itself. We recently had a two networking session in which there are interns also, Susanta Kumar Sahu. He was also there, right? So we had a networking call and he got to know like what to do, like he got all the roadmap for his starting. So this is what the networking, yeah, yes, absolutely, Susanta was there. All right, so the strategies, what you should do is, firstly, you just don't ask them directly in the DM like let's have a call. Not at all, don't do this. You know, this breaks your professionalism. You firstly, what you have to do is you just follow them consistently, comment down on their post, and this is how you're gonna build a connection. They just gonna know about you that you are following them and uh, commenting on their post, right? And after few days, DM them like, I was just following your content and it was I was it was so good. Can you just can we have had a call, or you can book their top mate call. From this you can get to a networking call from them. And in the networking call, you just don't have to be an open book. What I can say from my experience, I just be open book with everyone, but you don't have to be, because you don't know like other person is going to connect with you after that or not. Got it? So just be genuine, just be professional in your first meeting. After that, you can be too frank or too friendly. Got it? And so you have to address them humbly and ask them like what they are doing in their field and what you are doing. Just tell them. You just don't have to wait to ask them what are you doing. You just have to tell by yourself, because here's the ways you can get the opportunities from them. When you're gonna tell now like I am doing this, I am proficient in this, then whenever they gonna comes to any opportunity, they're gonna remember you. Yes, somebody is there who can do this best, so he or she gonna uh, recommend you for that job. So here opportunities rises. All right, so these are the strategies you guys can use to network with people. And after you're used to, you can come up with the sessions. What I did in recent times, I think Aisha's network is too weak. Reshma, please don't call me ma'am. I am a student like you.
Hmm.
I'm not working. I'm not
Is
doing
it?
any job. I'm going to pursue my higher education in masters.
We've also previously had a question how to start content writing from scratch. It's a little broad.
Content writing from scratch. First of all, you guys just have to sit down and keep your mobile phones aside, because this is the only thing that don't let you think. Got my point? Just keep your phones aside and sit down and just think what you have did the whole day. What you have did the whole day. Like in this day, what I have did is I did this session. You all guys have the content. Don't say me that you don't have the content. You guys are attending this event now. You guys are attending this event. You can write a content like yesterday or today I just attended the session and these are the key takeaways what I get from this session. What are your learnings? What are your experiences of the day? Got my point? Like you experienced something. You go to somewhere in the shop and you saw someone doing this, someone doing that, or you felt this. This is wrong or this is right. Write it down. Na? This is your content. If you don't have any ideas, like you wanna write it from scratch, write in very easy language. You are thinking like na, we should need to be professional, we should use heavy words, then it gonna looks good. No, not at all. Just write in simple words. Just write in simple and easy language that everyone can read and engage with. Right? If you're gonna write in complex words, only professionals can read and engage. Got my point? Not the non-professionals can read it and engage with your post. When you're going to work as a social media marketer, you have to work like you are targeting the audience who is illiterate or who is like don't know the professional words. Got my point? So you have to write in easy and simple language. Just write what you have experienced in the whole day. You have the content, and if you're hesitating to post it on your LinkedIn, like you are not sure that this content is good to go or not, just write it down, send it to me. I will assure this, I will give the green flag to this, like it is good to go or not. Got my point? Anything else?
Let's talk a little bit about your project management thing. So previously on LinkedIn, you were a top project management voice. Can you tell us a
Yes.
little bit about that?
Yes. Not a little bit. It's a huge thing. I will explain it like, okay. So the thing is, I want to explain it with the real life examples of my internship. What I'm doing in this internship. I guess you guys know that I'm the mem. I was the leader, and now I'm the member of the editorial club. And what I was doing is the recently we were assigned to a task. That is, we have to prepare a magazine for the CliMed, and for that we're supposed to have a meeting to make an outline for the magazine and distribute the work within the members so we can get to the work. Got it. So for that the ma'am said you guys can have a meeting tonight, and everyone is convincing, everyone is saying yeah, okay, we can do, but I denied, I disagreed. I said we will have this meeting a day after this, we will have this meeting tomorrow. Why I did this? Because I have to done some work with me. I have to prepare a draft. When you go barehanded in the meeting now, your work can't be done at all. You couldn't done your work. So you have to plan something. Then you have to go into, because you can't depend on others for your work. It's your project. You want your team to work, so you have to be uh, do something planning. Firstly you have to prepare, then I prepared a draft, and after that we had a meeting. And for after that we were I were like I take the viewpoints and modified that draft and distribute the work, and we conclude the meeting with an outline. Bec- uh, and when I was going to barehanded in the meeting on unplanned, I guess I couldn't done with the outline in that meeting. It was going to be less productive. And firstly, if you want your project to be succeed, you have to plan something. You have to prepare something by yourself. Got it. And the second thing, first is planning, and second thing is the leadership. Like what I did is I took the viewpoints from everyone, step by step, one by one. Everyone is giving their viewpoint. And then I modified my draft by listening to their viewpoints. There's what leadership holds the place in the project management. And after that, the coaching. Recently, we add 4 new members to our editorial club. They don't know how to work, they don't know what to do in this task, and they come to me like what to do. And when I'm not gonna coach them, when I'm not gonna teach them like how you done this work, they're gonna come to me blank, right? Then I have to do all the work on my own, and this gonna take much time. So for this you have to coach them properly, like how you can done this work. I just explained them step by step, you can do this, you can do this, and after that your work is done, you have to share in the group. And this is how your work can be done in a short span of time, or in the time you specified in your mind, right? So the first thing is leadership, second is planning, third is coaching, and the fourth main thing I can say is the communication. If you are not good in communication, your team can't work good, right? I don't want to reveal this, but it's okay. Our team is very friendly. We always had a meeting like we are talking with our friends. We laughed a lot, we talked a lot, but we worked a lot as well. And we conclude every meeting at the end what we have did in the meeting. So this is the main key factors what you should have in yourself if you want your project to be succeed. And this was the one task, and in the another task, the fun activity we have conducted before prior to the session, right? In that, what was there, we were conversing on it, like the time limit was seen by one person, and the other person will give the grades, right? But I was like, no, this is the task of one person only. And why? Because when you are going to give grades, and when you're seeing the time limit, and then after you're going to match them, and after you're creating the poll, it's gonna take a lot of time. So this is a task of only one person, so that we can create a poll immediately after closing the session. So what here plays a role is critical thinking. You have to think on the suggestions given by your team members, like is it good to go or not, what the outcomes will be. Then you have to go with the things. And the second thing is the risk analysis we did in the connectivity. As you know, Aisha, we planned for the free attendance to the interns, right? But we were thinking like, still they joined or not, still they will join or not. So this is the risk factor also you should consider. And so these are the points I want you to guys have if you want your project to succeed.
Since we are running out of time now, let's go. Even though I do have a few more questions, but I feel like you've answered everything in some or the other way. So
Okay.
let's go into the Q&A session
Yeah,
now.
sure.
And we already have a few questions. So let's look at those. Someone's asking if you're currently what you're currently working as.
I'm not working at anywhere. I'm just recently did my graduation and I'm up for my higher studies now.
Okay. They also asked what is your salary like, if you'd like to share, or else no problem.
If I'm not working anywhere, there's no salary for me, guys. Come on.
Okay. And the next question is Nehita Purna. She's asking, you recently qualified NIPER. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ma'am, my question is, how do you
Please
balance
don't
study?
say me, ma'am. Yeah, I'm your friend, guys. Come on.
How do you balance your studies and content creation? Also
Okay.
about preparing for the competitive exam.
Okay, so this is a bit a personal question, but it's okay. How I'm balancing it, all about self-criticizing. When you self-criticize, na, you will you will feel yourself very low, and then you generates generates a hype in you. Now you are getting low. Now you have to do something. So this is what generates passion in me to balance everything. Like for the studies now, I want to be frank. We all knows that we study prior one day to the exam only. That's it. In our semester, we studied one day before the exams, right? And after that, you just gave the exam and passed it, right? So I just did the studies one day before the exam and just cracked it. And the other days I write the content. Firstly, what you have to do is you have to sit down, you have to think, you just write the content, and it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to write, it takes a lot of time to post, and you guys are gonna like feel like exhausting. This is exhausting. You're gonna feel like quitting it, but don't quit it. After some time, after practicing daily, your time gets reduced. Now you can write a post in less than half an hour. In a few minutes you can write a post after practicing. So it's not a big thing for me to create a content, because I can write it in half an hour, less than half an hour. And the engagement part is my fixed, the time is fixed for my engagement. I will engage in the night when I'm going to bed, or while traveling. I'm traveling to the college, to somewhere else, I just engage only then. Got my point? And now you have a lot of time to prepare for a competitive exam. And for this, what you have to do is you have to make a to-do list and stick to it. I'm not sticking to it, but you have to. Okay. So this is the things are there.
I guess you can see the messages in the chat. So we have some good ones coming in for you. Every day I learned something new from you. I think this is a personal one, so you can read this.
Thank you.
And it's from Sustanta. Should I read the whole thing?
No, I did it. Thank you.
Okay. And guys, if you have any questions, please ask.
Ravi, are you from ISF? Which branch, or are you still there? What are the few areas one can create content? Like a few areas, if you could mention. Nazia, you just DM me. I recently write a post on the ideas of the post. I'll share it with you. Got it? And Devansh, what are some effective ways to increase engagement? You have to engage with others. Firstly, you have to engage with 50, or you can say 100 creators on the LinkedIn. Then you can get engagement on your post as well. When you're not going to engage with others, you can't expect that someone comes to you and engage with your post. You will see the results. Start engaging. What I see is when I post my content, and I didn't engage because I sometimes I didn't have time. So that post goes with less engagement. Serious. And when I posted and engaged with the people, then it goes with the highest engagement. So engagement with others is the key to get engagement. Does SEO plays role in becoming expertise in content writing? Absolutely. Absolutely it does play. Nirmala, it's like you're writing, when you're writing the hook part, na, the main title of the content, it is very important. You know, what I wrote once is, I visited 21 places at the age of 21. It does seems like so interesting now, like how you can visit a 21 place at the age of 21. You can see the game of words, you can see the game of SEO over there. Like I hooks you with my words. Now you have to click on the read more. How I did this, now you can go and read the post till the end. So SEO does plays role. It's very important. You have to make a content like it's very interesting, it's very intriguing, it's exciting. The hook should be exciting. Then you can get the other two stuck to till the end of your post.
We have another question from Najia. What are the few areas one can create content? Like a
Yeah,
few areas, if you could mention.
I replied to Nazia for this, that
Okay.
I have created a post recently. You can DM me, and for others, I will tell you that you can, if you are a beginner, right? If you are a beginner, you must write about your inspiration. What inspires you to write on LinkedIn? You can write 5 points. That's enough. You don't have to write long paragraphs. You know what, guys? LinkedIn only accept 1,000 characters to post. Beyond this, you can't post on the LinkedIn. All right. So you just have to write a 5 points, what inspires you to write on LinkedIn. Just write it small things and post it over here. And the second thing, the journey, like how you started this. And other post content is from this session. You attended this session. Huh? What are your key takeaways? Just write it down. This is the content. Like if you are going to a college, you experience something from your professor. Just write it down. This is your content ideas from your environment. And if you don't get anything from your environment now, do go and go to the YouTube, search for some podcast, listen to them. There has a bunch of ideas from the podcast, guys. You can get the ideas from podcast. Okay. His feedback link is
Yeah.
also for me for the sake of attendance.
It, yeah. You can see that. So with this, our session comes to an end. Oh,
It's
we
perfect.
have another
What
question.
kind of
That's right.
podcast? Uh, it's depend on your choice. If you want to write about motivational things, go and search motivational podcast. If you want to write about personal branding thing, go and search about personal branding podcast. You can get a lot. If you want to write about content writer podcast, if you want to write about content writing, what is content writing? You don't know the words what to write. You know that, but you don't know the words what you want to write, but you can write. You can get it from the podcast. Just get over there and search the podcast for the LinkedIn. What is LinkedIn? You can write this also for others who don't know what is LinkedIn. You can write this also. You just go and ask from the YouTube, what is LinkedIn? Give me the podcast. That's all. It's depend on your choice. Track the performance of my LinkedIn content. It's from the analytics, Devansh. There is an option of the analytics. When you are posting the content, after a week, you must track your performance. After a week, after a month, you must track your performance. Like what kind of content, if you don't know that do you want to write in pharma field, or do you want to write in experiencing field, or do you want to write in personal branding field, you what you have to do is you have to write all kind of content and just post it down. And after a week, after a month, analyze what kind of content works best for you. Go for that. And what kind of content you enjoyed the writing. What kind of I enjoyed the writing my experiences a lot. Seriously, and I just wrote it down and post over there. And people relate with that also. People mostly relate with your personal journey, personal stories, with your life experiences mostly. So this is the thing which I get engagement a lot from this kind of content. I also enjoyed write this kind of content. So from the analytics portion, you can get your track of performance, which post is getting the higher engagement, which post is getting the more impressions as well.
Now I think that was the last question. So with this, our session comes to an end. I think this has been by far the most candid, engaging, and insightful conversation we have
I'm
had
happy to know
on
this.
on Intern Spotlight, and we are pleased to have you as our guest. And thank you all for joining us today, and thank you, Anchal, for your time
My
and your
pleasure.
guidance. See you all next time, and with this, we are ending.
Thank you. Bye bye, guys. Take care. And you can DM me anytime, guys.